Hiya YouTube and welcome to another video by the Unlucky Lads. This will detail the raid intel skips and black box locations on critical, regular and low for the raid starting on the 28th of March running through to the 3rd of April, which is Project Titan week 175. We hope you'll continue to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, or even gift us a slice of pizza using the link in the description below, because your support really does drive us to make these early raid intel videos, which allows you to quickly complete the raids and collect the black boxes as soon as the Project Titan week begins. Starting with critical, the modifiers this week will be Injuries Bleed, Juggler, and Technique Slowdown, which means you'll need to start by defending the smoky node at Heliport. This will give you access to Baal at the chemical refinery, and after beating the tank Titan, you can move into Sector 2. Gargoyle will require 3 intels at Testing Zone before you can interrogate the smoker at Forgotten Sanctuary. Now you can head back to Testing Zone to input the password into the node and fight Gargoyle there too. For Supercomputer, you just need to destroy 4 panels, 3 of which are at Salamander and the other one is at the checkpoint nearby. You can now fight Quantum at the building in the sea. With both Titans defeated in Sector 2, you can advance into Sector 3. Cerberus involves collecting 1 intel from Red Phoenix before interrogating the breacher at Scandium Mine, then inputting the password he gives you into the node at the bottom of Lava Duct, and finally defending the node at the top of Lava Duct. Doing all of this will give you access to Cerberus at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the critical raid. And if you're looking for the black boxes on critical this week, there are 2 boxes in Sector 1, the first at Chemical Refinery and the other at Heliport. Then there'll be 2 boxes in Sector 2, the first at Salamander and the other being at Forgotten Sanctuary. Then finally, there's 2 boxes in Sector 3, the first at Red Phoenix with the final one at Lava Duct. In summary, the modifiers should be a better mix this week compared to the last raid, because a couple of them can easily be forgotten about depending on your ability and playstyle. For example, we find that most players won't be affected by Injuries Bleed, because it's common to use a syringe for when you lose lots of health anyway. Plus, Technique Slowdown only tends to affect players during a couple of the bosses, but even then, from our experience, this won't be missed by many of you. As for the intel trail, it's not too bad this week. It may not be the quickest we've ever seen, but it's also far from the worst, and you'll only need to complete a couple of tasks in each sector, including for Cerberus in 3. The biggest factor in how quick you can complete this raid will be based on how confident you are to split up the squad to save some time, especially within Sector 2. Overall, with the modifiers included, this raid shouldn't be too hard, but as always, if you do run into any problems, please comment below and we'll try and help out so you can finish the raid and earn those rewards. Moving on to regular and low, there are no modifiers and it does just use last week's critical intel. So start with 1 intel at abandoned site to the west of Golem Island, also known as the Fishing Village. Then input the password into the node at the top of Chemical Pipeline, which will open up Baal at the Chemical Refinery. After you beat the tank Titan, you can head into Sector 2. Gargoyle requires 2 intels at Salamander, then the interrogation of the sniper at Camp Phoenix, and lastly inputting the password he gives you into the node at Testing Zone. And Supercomputer just requires the 4 nodes at Missile Site Ruins to be pressed together. Once you've beaten Gargoyle at Testing Zone and Supercomputer at the building in the sea, you can move into Sector 3. Cerberus just requires the hack and defend of the node at Scandium Mine, which unlocks the last Titan battle at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the regular and low raids. For the black box raid chests on regular and low this week, there are 2 boxes in Sector 1, the first at Satellite Dish and the other is at Chemical Pipeline. Then there will be 2 boxes in Sector 2, the first at Camp Phoenix and the next at Missile Site Ruins. And finally, there's 2 boxes in Sector 3, one at Scandium Mine with the last one at No Man's Land. That's all for now. We hope you've enjoyed our intel and black box video enough to leave a like and comment, plus subscribe or give some pizza if you haven't already. But no pressure, because it's all of this support combined that drives us to make our content. So until next time, peace out, the unlucky lads.